right? There's been a lot of sentiment. Obviously, we've heard a lot of different speculation in regards to Bitcoin reaching 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. But recently, I heard you on a live stream talking about you an Ethereum maximalist. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? I thought you were trolling. So let's talk. Okay, let's talk about your Bitcoin price prediction, and then let's talk about why you're a pseudo Ethereum maximalist now. I know it's a two-part question, but go ahead. Yeah.
Hold on. What's the first question?
So the first part question is, what do you think is your Bitcoin price prediction for the end of the year, or when it reaches 100K? Let's start with 100K.
Well, I mean, if you go back and look at the last Bitcoin halvings, I mean, actually all three, historically speaking, each bull run after a halving is typically twice as long, but the ROI decreases, right? Obviously, because it's getting bigger and bigger in market cap, and more people are getting in, so the growth has to subside.
Right.
But looking at how that's happened historically, our prediction was actually for Bitcoin to be at 40 to 50 grand, but that's probably after the bull run. So let's say Bitcoin comes to 200K, comes like down to 40 grand. I mean, to like 50 grand,
right,
45 grand, right? But I think that base is a very good base. But Bitcoin obviously went to 40K and came back to 30. But what I'm saying is specifically, I don't know what that's like, right? But whenever that bull run is over, I think the base will be around 45, 50K. That's assuming that things play out the way they've been playing out after the last three halvings.
Okay, interesting. Now let's talk about you being an Ethereum maximalist now.
I don't own any Bitcoin, right? All of ETH right now. It wasn't planned, but this over 90% of my portfolio is Ethereum. But I think the way I view things is like this: you have Bitcoin being digital gold, a store of value.
Yeah,
that's a good use case. There's not the initial use case of Bitcoin, which is cash, digital currency. But you have Ethereum building a virtual computer, building a blockchain for developers to build applications on top of it, right? So if we go to the 90s, Bill Gates became a billionaire, and richest person in the world for a long time, by building a platform called Microsoft Windows, which was a platform for people to build software, right? And people call crypto, blockchain, Web 3.0. We had Web 1.0, which was the first internet, basically all the way until the dot-com era, bubble, right? We had Web 2, which was social media, and Web 3 will be the centralized applications that can be controlled by anybody. They're trustless. You don't have to trust anybody. No bank controls them, no government controls them, you can't take them down. And that platform is huge. And I think that has a much bigger use case and potential than being a store of value. Because let's say just Wall Street, just finance, investing. If we take the derivatives market, right, derivatives have, estimates are it's over $500 trillion.
Right.
If that gets tokenized in the future and gets put on a blockchain, it's going to be the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum is the only blockchain right now that can support that at scale, right? Not Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin has about 250 monthly active developers. Ethereum, even though it's number 2 in market cap, has 10 times the number of active monthly developers. So Ethereum already has developers, right? And about 2,500 developers a month versus 250. People are building on Ethereum. Ethereum is the future. Ethereum is the next Bitcoin. So the fact that developers are building more on Ethereum and it's getting bigger and bigger, and they're launching ETH 2.0, like ETH is the future. Yes, you have other blockchains, but when ETH 2.0 launches, honestly, 90% of these other blockchains will become obsolete.
And now for an exclusive preview coming only on www.patreon.com/solotv84. Once again, an exclusive preview only coming out, the full version on www.patreon.com/solotv84. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the exclusive Patreon edition of the interview with my mentor, a friend.
Oh man, it's been a minute.
Motivator.
Family.
Yeah, family. Ian Belina.
Day one fam.
Facts.
Before the fame.
Facts.
Before crypto.
Before crypto. Before everything.
Facts. And it's been an interesting, journey to see you from talking about, your YouTube channel is always talking about the hustle, right?
Yeah.
And then you got into the crypto. But before we get into that, let's talk about, you were releasing a book on how to be an entrepreneur, right?
Mm-hmm.
How to, the whole thing was the Diary of a Made Man. And that's kind of been cast to the wayside now with token metrics. So is Diary of a Made Man still?
It's still there, but
because our last interview was in a beautiful penthouse in Denver, which I'm ticked off that Google sold it. I mean, I wish you would have healed it. I would have bought it from them once I would have had the funds, right? But that's neither here or there. So you were talking about how you had different hustles going. After that interview, I ain't seen you for 4 years. So what happened? I mean, between that interview, how did you find out about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin? How did you delve into that?
I got into crypto. A friend of mine, back in my DC days in college, hit me up saying, Ian, you're working for IBM. I was big in blockchain. Can you put me in touch with the director of blockchain at IBM? I said, okay, I mean, he's a pretty big guy. So if I'm going to try to get this guy's info for you, why do you care about it? So I was qualifying him. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm a Bitcoin developer. I'm launching a crypto hedge fund. I said, time out, son. You're a brother, my age, in your late 20s, launching a hedge fund for crypto? It just baffled my mind. I was like, because I thought before then, Bitcoin and crypto was for like drug dealers, like Silk Road, dark web, all that shit.
Yeah.
Right? So for somebody to say you can make money in this investing, and I've always been a straight shooter in terms of numbers. I said, okay, like be honest with me, how much money are you making?
Yeah.
He said 200%, just hodling or holding Bitcoin and Ethereum. I said, okay, that beats 20% in the stock market.
Yeah.
As somebody who's
20%, the stock market, isn't it like 8 to 10 at best?
Yeah. Right, but like a good investment will get you about 20%.
Right.
But when you told me 20%, as a money guy, I had to look.
Yeah.
Right, so that same week, I'm on Coinbase, put $100 into Bitcoin, $100 into Ethereum, because owning something or investing in something.
Right. Wait, before you could, do you remember what the prices were at the time?
Yeah.
Welcome to Black in Minneapolis. So this is behind the scenes of a photo shoot that my boy Maya Got Photography did with a young up and coming R&B singer by the name of Kiana and her friends. And also this is the same footage that I got from my classic video, the reality of Why Women Don't Like Nice Guys, where we did the interview. So this is just behind the scenes stuff, some exclusive stuff. I hope you guys enjoy it. And here we go. Behind the scenes, go ahead and introduce yourself. Feel me?
I am a local artist here. Actually, a fine artist now, so I'm a global artist.
Hey!
And so I'm so excited to be working with these two.
Just for practice. How do you say it in South Africa? Like, oh man, that guy's hot.
Oh, I strong. Yeah, that's like sexy. Real sexy English.
Okay, how do you say, ooh, I want some of that chocolate?
Caracas, please want chocolate, right?
No, you gotta say like,
Can I please have some of that? Please, now.
and to keep you on your toes. I know it's getting late, but we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna mention some countries, and when I mention the names, I want you to, the first word that comes to mind, I want you to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna name them. And if you haven't been to the country, just say you haven't been. All right, here I go. You ready?
Yeah.
Brazil.
Women.
Britain.
Arrogant.
Paris.
Overrated.
Colombia.
From the East Coast because he was looking at possible jobs out in Minneapolis. And so we decided to go to downtown Minneapolis. I just wanted him to show what it is like in the city. Obviously, this is before COVID and all of that, right? 2019 summer. So we just went out and I showed him some places, and this dude was doing some tricks, literally magic, like. And you're going to see how he had all these girls open, man. This brother had a really good night. And I'm going to leave it at that. Roll the clip.
Is that the card? Passports. A lot of people don't know this, that every quarter, every 3 to 4 months, I give away 2 passports on the website free. I just give them away. So,
My website.
yeah, man, it's come on, man.
I got to do my research. Yeah.
But so I was looking for a person. I was looking to do an interview with the first African American to go to every country in the world. And I couldn't find them, so I started reaching out to some of my friends, and who had actually gone. They were all white. All my friends who going to every country in the world were white. So they would say, I don't know. I never even heard of African American who's ever been to every country. And if you Google it, if you look it up, nobody's done it. Documented. I'm sure brother or sister somewhere in history's done it, I hope. But documented, no African American has ever gone to every country.
Hello. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing well today. Welcome to this special show. My name is Solomon Jones. You are now tuned into Solo TV 84. And today we will be doing a response video to popular YouTuber Richard Fain, who specializes in financial matters. And let me just be clear. This is not no beef video or nothing like that. This is just a response to Richard's video, which was very well done. And so we're going to watch the video, and I'm going to give my points to some of Richard's points. Now, let me be clear. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm nothing of that sort. I've been in the cryptocurrency space in February of 2017, or was it March? Yeah, I believe it was March of 2017. It'll be 4 years. One of my mentors is Ian Bellina, who you saw earlier. He came up with the infamous ICO spreadsheet, aka the ICO spreadsheet Moneyball, as he likes to call it. He's been one of my mentors from the beginning. I'm also being mentored by multimillionaire Mr. Smith, who has amassed over $25 million in crypto wealth.
He is the gentleman that you see me ride with in the Bentley in the 52 video. So, I have good mentors in this space. And I will also be coming out with a beginner's guide on how to invest in cryptocurrency. And the guide will basically just be an informative guide on crypto, which will answer a lot of the basic questions that people like Richard have. My take on this is if you are in the financial sector, you should make it your knowledge to learn about every type of currency or asset that's out there, right? Now, I'm not a stock expert. That's not what I specialize in. However, crypto is something that I've been looking into. And a lot of these questions and,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hold on one second here. Let me just.
Another video.
A lot of these questions here and whatnot are things that I've been dealing with the last 4 years. And I know that this will continue to be an issue simply for the fact that you're going to get a lot of new people coming into the space, even people who are financially inclined in maybe other currencies or assets. And so without further ado, let's listen to this here by Richard and fair use. Okay, and here we go.
For the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why I don't invest in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Before I dive into that, I want to just make sure I make something clear. I'm not against people investing in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. It's your money. You can invest it any way you choose to. So this is not a video about bashing cryptocurrencies or people who invest.
And let me once again state for the record, I'm not bashing Richard. This ain't no beef. This is not like a video where I'm going after somebody. That's not what this is. This is simply, this would be like me and RB the Breakthrough. Shout out to RB, by the way. He's the one who put me on game. Salute to RB. But this would be like me if me and Richard had a conversation over dinner or some drinks. You know what I mean? I think that sometimes we have to understand as black men, we're so used to attacking each other when we don't agree with each other that sometimes we got to understand that, we have to be able to have a conversation. And it's silly for me to say that, but I have to say that because on YouTube, a lot of times you see a lot of brothers, when they don't agree with each other, what do? It's a bunch of somebody's trying to tear somebody down, lie on them, put up fake criminal records, put up, fake narratives, all of that. So I'm not here to do any of that. I'm simply listening to this video and breaking this down. That's all I'm doing. By the way, salute to the brother who donated $5 in the Cash App. Hold on a second. The Super Chat and Cash App isn't able. Hey, man, I got to keep it real. My crypto brothers always say, yo, Solo, you got to do more crypto videos. But some of you cats are the most stingiest. If this was a video about Kevin Samuels, it would be flooded in the Super Chat and Cash App. So I got to keep it real with y'all, man. Y'all my crypto brothers, but y'all some of the stingiest people when it comes to, supporting. I'm just keeping it 100. Shout out to D-Rock Den with the $5 Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. Once again, salute to a RB the Breakthrough, legendary YouTuber. You already know how RB gets it in. You feel me? Hold up. What does RB say? He says, exactly, real men can disagree, have a conversation, and it still be love at the end of the day. Facts. You see RB the Breakthrough is here, right? He's showing love, supporting. He a legend. So that make no mistake, guys. You never know who's watching you. You know what I mean? You never know who wants you to succeed, wants you to shine. And so I appreciate RB coming through, showing love. Thank you, RB.
Cryptocurrencies is simply a video explaining to you guys why I don't invest in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. The first reason I don't invest in Bitcoin is because it's brand new. It was created in 2009 by some anonymous person. So for me, guys, the track record is just not long enough. If I'm going to take my hard-earned money and invest it, it has to be in investments that have historical performance.
Okay, that makes sense to me, Richard. But here's the problem with that. If people who got into the stock market, like let's, for example, use Amazon on the stock market. People, I don't want to get into Amazon. I mean, this Bezos guy is running books from his car to companies. Nah, I'm not going to invest in that. Now imagine 20 years later, that same person got into Amazon. What's the Amazon stock price right now? Hold on, let me Google it. The point I'm trying to make is that crypto, like Amazon or the internet bubble, I remember, or let's use the internet. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember when the internet first came out, especially email, somebody said, and I forgot the person, but he's a popular, was a government official, I believe. And that person said, why do we need email? We got the post office. Now, we know in 2021 that you can send off a very critical email or an email within seconds. Within seconds. You can send an email so fast that I can send RB the breakthrough an email right now. He would get it within seconds. Whereas if I send a mail, hey, yo, RB, I forgot which state you live in, bruh. If I send a mail to RB wherever he lives, let's say RB lives in Florida. I don't know. He might live in Miami. That might take like 3 to 5 days. But that's the thing. When a new technology is being introduced or something different that affects the status quo, a lot of people are skeptical. And you're right. Crypto is very young. Crypto is a baby. Crypto is a baby. Crypto's, 12 years old. He's right. However, by your argument, by the time you want to get into it, then you might be a little too late. And see, that this is the thing. When you look at certain new technologies like the blockchain technology, right? And when you look at cryptocurrency and the internet and stuff like that, Amazon, you got to take a risk. You got to take a risk. And sometimes with, and I'm not saying that Richard doesn't take risk. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that sometimes people have a tendency to play too safe. And then those are the people that you hear at some barbershop talk about, man, I remember hearing about Yahoo, but I didn't get into Yahoo. You know how many brothers I always see every time I do a live stream, they said, man, I heard about crypto in 2010, and I thought, it was a scamming pyramid scheme. Or I have brothers saying, I heard about it in 2012. There are a lot of brothers in the chat right now, hit one, who can confirm that they've been those people. They didn't take the risk at that time. And they didn't take the risk because probably they thought it was a bunch of nonsense. And in the good book, it says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. So what am I saying? I'm saying simply that people don't do their research and they are dismissive. And next thing you know, something that they were dismissive of initially, boom, blows up. And then they kick themselves in the foot saying, dang, why didn't I get into that when that brother on the street stopped me and he was telling me about it? Next thing you know, the same dude that told him about it, laughing, driving in a Lambo top down with a Latina model chick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ZFR Entertainment. He says, yo, Solo, got the Coinbase account set up. What's that crypto? When's the crypto course coming? I'm trying to get one. It's coming, brother. I promise you this. It is coming. It's coming. I promise you that. I just, guys, you got to understand, man. YouTube is not my full-time job, but I grind like it. But I got other stuff I'm doing, unfortunately, sometimes. It's not unfortunate, but when it takes me away from stuff I'm passionate about, then yeah, it is. Shout out to CR Frank. He says, my college professor told me his biggest regret was not investing into Amazon, Apple, etc. in its beginning stages. Take the leap of faith, invest in what you aren't afraid of losing. Facts. And once again, I'm not saying that Richard is wrong. I understand where his sentiment, where he's coming from. All I'm simply stating is that, when those 49ers, and I'm not talking about the coach reference, but I'm talking about the settlers when they went out west for the California gold rush. If they would have been like, I heard there's gold out there, but I'm not really sure. right? Some of them took a risk, a chance, and some of them became rich. Some of them developed family wealth, not up to this day, where their family are still wealthy because somebody decided back in the early 19th century to go out west when the gold rush was happening, and they struck it rich. And because of that, now their family lineage, they are benefiting off that wealth. I'm just saying.
For example, the stock market. You got 100 years worth of historical data on the stock market and what it has done over that 100 years. Same as real estate. Real estate has been around since the beginning.
And now you have over a decade of data of what, Bitcoin has done and what some other cryptocurrencies have done. I mean, Bitcoin is obviously the oldest, right? So Bitcoin's going to have the longest track record. Once again, I understand the sentiment. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
In time, right? And I know I'm exaggerating that point a little bit, but you know what I mean. You can go back 100 years and track real estate as an investment. Same thing with creating a business. People have created businesses for centuries where they have built wealth through creating that business.
Right. But remember, Richard, by your logic, if let's say Amazon was only 2 years old right now, you wouldn't have invested in Amazon. If Apple was only 5 years old, by your logic, you wouldn't have invested in Apple. So basically, what you're saying is you want to come in after the companies are solidified. Okay, fair enough. You see how Tesla is booming? Tesla is juking, is booming. But you know what? There's some people like myself, I like taking a risk. When it's low, buy when it's low. You guys know me. Buy when it's low. And then when it's high, sell. Buy at the dip. That's my motto. I mean, that's by your logic.
I don't have that same information on cryptocurrency because it's brand new. It's just not proven enough for me, and the track record is just not long enough for me to be able to risk my hard-earned money invested in it. The second reason I don't invest in Bitcoin or other...
Wait, before he gets into the second reason, I do want to say this. Remember, Tesla just announced 2 days ago, they put 1.5 billion in it. MicroStrategy has been in it. Square has been in it. All these big institution companies, they're getting into it. Visa recently announced, yes, Visa, that they're trying to develop blockchain technology to help in regards to payments regarding cryptocurrency. All these companies are getting in it. So I'm wondering, Richard, how much research have you truly done? I'm just, I'm not trying to be condescending, but I'm just wondering. Shout out to Bitcoin Bobby with the $15 super chat. He says he doesn't understand its text or fundamentals, digital gold, trustless peer-to-peer transactions, scarcity, finite supply, digital monetary network. Yeah, Bitcoin Bobby, salute to you. And remember, these are the same points that I addressed in my classic video that I put out a month ago titled The 7 Myths of Cryptocurrency, where I broke everything down with facts, with slides. After this live stream, go watch it. It's still up, All right, let's get to the second point. And salute to you, brother, for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Cryptocurrencies is because there's really no regulation around that particular investment. It's not tied to any country. And, for me, guys, that is a concern. When I'm thinking about investing in the stock market, I can rest assured that if you're a publicly traded company and you're selling your company's stock on the New York Stock Exchange, you're going to be vetted and you're going to be legit.
You're talking about the same stock market that got in their fee-fees when a bunch of Redditors did what they allowed them to do. Remember, we're talking about regulation, right? So they did what they allowed them to do. Then they got in their fee-fees because they were able to finesse the big guys. That's the same stock market. Remember? See, here's the thing about regulation. And I get where Richard is coming from. They've been trying to work on regulation for years in Europe. I know in the US as well. But here's the thing. Regulation never benefits you or, I don't know. Richard is in a different tax bracket than I am. But regulation is never for the benefit of the retailers, people like myself, people in the chat, the everyday person, right? Regulation is to benefit the whales, the big guys. Now, I'm not saying that Richard is wrong, because here's the thing. If you send crypto by mistake to the wrong address, then you SOL, my friend. Let me say that again. If you send Bitcoin accidentally to the wrong address, you're SOL. So I don't disagree with him on that, but let's continue.
That's why we have the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission here in the United States, which
the same SEC that's being shady with XRP. Let me leave that alone for now.
That's the governing body. That's the regulatory body when it comes to investing in publicly traded companies here on our stock exchanges. So for me, without Bitcoin or any of these other cryptocurrencies having that type of regulatory body to oversee them and to make sure that investment is doing what it's telling people it's going to do, for me, guys, just can't do it. The third reason I don't invest in Bitcoin is because of security issues. So I buy a piece of Bitcoin. I store it in a digital wallet that's in the cloud or on my computer. For me, guys, there's just not enough security. Why?
That's why I've talked about this on my channel. You get a cold wallet, also known as a hardware wallet. I've got 3 of those. The popular ones are Trezor and Ledger. You can get the Ledger Nano S. I've got 2 of them. Although I'm gonna get the Nano X. I'm gonna get that like in 2 weeks, unless a brother super chats me the money right now. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm gonna get the Nano X. I got the Trezor. I love those. They dope. But I actually cover this in the cryptocurrency course. So I'm glad he brought this up. I break this all down. And all the vets, we already know this, right? You don't keep your money on the exchanges unless you're trading. Unless you're like a trader, you don't keep your money there. It's just silly to do, because we know what happens. You know what I'm saying? When the market starts juking and moving, like it's been juking and moving, all of a sudden, Binance is down or Coinbase is down. It happens. It does. That's why you keep that stored on a cold wallet or even a paper wallet. And yes, in the cryptocurrency course, I will show brothers step by step how to do a paper wallet. We're gonna show you on camera. I'm doing everything on that course. Facts.
These clouds, they get hacked all the time. And I've read some stories where these clouds have been hacked and people have lost their Bitcoin because of that.
Facts. Richard is right. Mt. Gox, anybody? Yes, there have been hacks, especially in the early days when security was still lacking in some of these sites. Not going to deny that. But now the security and protection has improved significantly. Like I said, if Richard had done his due diligence, he would realize that you don't have to store Bitcoin on a digital wallet or online wallet, as we call it, right? And heck, you don't even have to store it on a desktop wallet, although some people like to do that. My recommendation is if you do it on a desktop wallet, make sure that you use it sparingly on a VPN, or you don't have it connected online at all, right? But this is not financial advice. I'm just here telling you what I do. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, your bank account could be hacked too, bruh. All those millions that you got, they could be hacked as well. There's no security. And we know that for a fact because banks have been hacked before, haven't they? We know that stores have been hacked where they get your credit card information, and that's how they're able to access your personal information. I know that for a fact because that happened to me. I went to Walmart. Was it Walmart? Or one of the stores, Home Depot, they got hacked. And nothing was compromised for me personally. However, it is compromised if they get your information. You feel me? Shout out to Hawkeye's M. He says, bro, Coinbase locked me out of 10K worth of crypto. I started with $100 and made 10K swing trading. Whenever they see someone winning, they lock you out. I recommend Binance or Gemini for people. Shout out to Hawkeye's M. Hawkeyes, yo, is that really true that you were unable to get your money out? There should be a way, bro. There should be a way for you to do that. There definitely should be a way. Let's continue.
Also, think about storing your Bitcoin in a digital wallet on your computer. You got viruses, you got hackers, all kind of stuff. And if something happens while your Bitcoin is in that digital wallet on your computer and it gets deleted, you got no way of proving you owned that.
Well, and then once again, Richard is right. I mean, one of my best friends, he got hacked, Ian Bellina. It's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? And we spoke about that. And I probably can't share too much because that was, a private conversation. But he's right. I mean, if you keep your funds on the exchanges, you're asking for trouble. And that's why I only say, yo, unless you're like a swing trader like my homie Hawkeyes or a day trader like my homie King Nick, you shouldn't be having no money on the exchanges. Not for long term anyway, or just do super duper minimal amount. Hawkeyes Ebb says Coinbase Reddit has a lot of people ticked off, bro. Why? Why? I wonder what they. Yeah. I don't trust Coinbase. You know what I mean? Facts. I don't trust Coinbase. But I understand why Coinbase is so popular, because it's easy for beginners to use. That's the only reason I still recommend it, because it's very beginner friendly. But once you figure out Coinbase, you should be moving to like Binance or something different. Facts. Kraken is trying to be a bank too. But once again, this is not my recommendation. I'm just saying that once you get past the beginner stages and then you move to intermediary or advanced, then you're going to start using different exchanges. Shout out to Bitcoin Bobby with the $10 super chat. He says, respect to Richard, but many of these old school stock guys can't comprehend or adjust to the times/trends. It's counterproductive to come with a stock mindset into the crypto game. Facts. I agree. I think, and that's what happens when new technologies involve, something new that hasn't been done before is involved. Sometimes people can't grasp it. You know what I mean? John Thomas says, Solo, do you use an interest-bearing wallet like Nexo? Nexo, I'm not even familiar with that. No. Okay, let's continue.
Bitcoin. Now, if I'm wrong on that, drop me some comments down in the comment box and correct me. But from all the research I've done, there's not a lot of security around Bitcoin, especially when...
Richard, you didn't do enough research. You know how I know? Because had you done your research, you would know what a cold storage wallet is. You would know what a paper wallet is. I'm just saying, sir. I'm just saying.
I purchase it. Where do I keep it? Where do I put it in this virtual bank? So there is no bank that's regulated by anybody. So who's to say I buy this Bitcoin and tomorrow it's gone? Who do I go to get my Bitcoin? Who do I go to get my money back? So security is a big issue, and there's a third reason why I don't invest in Bitcoin. And the fourth and last reason I don't invest in Bitcoin is because of the whole cloak and dagger anonymous thing associated with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
What? I mean, Richard, I'm gonna let you rock, but do you want everybody to know if you're buying some like hemorrhoid cream or something? I don't think that's people's business, right? I mean, look, and I'm not trying to clown it. I'm just like saying like that's the reason why people like it. Like it's anonymous, right? Like people aren't gonna know. Like you don't want everybody in your business like that. But even though it's anonymous, it's still not anonymous because the public ledger, the blockchain, shows all the transactions to where they go to the wallet. You don't know exactly who, but sometimes you can figure it out. If somebody's buying millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin every day, it's probably an institution. If Aunt Jemima is sending $5 to Struggle Weave Queenie, then, that could just be somebody random.
No names of the buyers, no names of the sellers. All you get is this wallet ID. So for me, that anonymity where you don't really know who you're dealing with is just not something that I'm comfortable.
Well, whoa, 1 second, Richard. But that's the point. You know, why? I mean, you should know who you're dealing with. I mean, you're not just going to send money to a random address that you don't know. So, for example, when I bought my Tracer, I bought it with crypto. I knew where the money was going. It was going to the Tracer company or the manufacturer that manufactures Tracer. Tracer. Now, I don't know exactly who got the money. I mean, it could be the secretary, it could be the accountant over there, but all I know is my money went to the company. That's the beautiful part of it. See, here's the thing. When we're talking about money, right? When we talk about currency, when you get hacked, your bank account, let's use that as an example. The hackers can see what you like to buy. You know how many people have been hacked and then they like try to blackmail people because, you know, oh, we know you like to go. And I'm not talking about Richard. I'm just speaking in general. We know you like to go to dirtydirty.com. If you don't send us, you know, if you don't give us your other bank account, we're going to tell your wife you went to dirtydirty.com. I'm just saying.
With. And again, it goes back to my hard-earned money. If I'm going to be putting it in an investment, I need to feel comfortable. I know exactly who I'm doing business with. And
but that's the point. When you if listen, if I post my Bitcoin address right now, and CR Frank says, yo, Solo, I'm gonna send you some Bitcoin. I'm gonna send you X amount, and then CR Frank then sends it to me, and I get it in 5 minutes. I know that CR Frank did it. Or if I if I buy a product, like let's say, you know, I need a new roadcaster, right? And they accept Bitcoin, I know where the money's going. I'm just saying. I don't understand this point. I'm just, you know, and he's a smart guy, so I'm not trying to clown or nothing. I'm just being honest.
From all the information I've read, you just don't get that with Bitcoin or these other cryptocurrencies. Everything is anonymous. So that's a little bit uncomfortable for me. I'm not sure about for you, but for me, I just can't do it because of that. So that's the last reason why I do not invest my money in Bitcoin. Also, I want to make a quick mention. Lately, guys, on my videos, in the comment section, there have been people who have been impersonating me and making requests for people to give them a phone call and things like that to invest in Bitcoin and other types of investments. And guys, that's
yeah, guys. Listen, I will never leave a comment like that. If it's not from Solo TV 84, I mean, if you go in my description, it should have some of my crypto. You know, if you want to donate in crypto, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna be leaving no comments like, "Yo, man, give me this and that." You know what I'm saying? If it's not from Solo TV 84, if it's not from my channel, then you know that's not from me, y'all. If it's a new Instagram, because I know they like to do that too. If it's an Instagram that's coming up and it's not verifiably me, then don't you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I just typed in my Bitcoin and my Ethereum address. That's me. Facts. Those are my addresses that I use. If you want to donate Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if those are not the addresses, then that, you know, that ain't for me. Facts.
not me. I'm not sure why someone can go onto YouTube, take my name, use my name to create an account, and go take my avatar from my channel and put it on their channel. And then they come in the comment box posing as Richard Fain and dropping comments or responding to other folks' comments. That's typically what happens. They don't make the initial comment, but someone might make an initial comment and then they will come in and respond to that initial comment and start putting in scammer type information. And that's all it is, guys. So please.
And Richard, that is unfortunate, but it happens, especially to big personalities that are in the financial space or crypto space. I know that happens to Ian all the time, where somebody will make a fake Instagram and then say, hey, if you send me 0.005 Bitcoin, I will send you, brother, 5 Bitcoin. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Why would I send somebody 0.005 Bitcoin just for you to send me 5 back? You feel me? So that is unfortunate, but yes, it is scammers. You know, listen, I got scammers calling me every day. You know, I was on Tinder the other day. I thought I was talking to Becky. Little did I know that I was talking to Bangladesh. Okay, facts. I hate it when that happens. Damn.
Remember, in my videos, I only talk about investments that I have personally invested in. Real estate, stock market, additional streams of income, and businesses. That's all I really talk about on my channel when it comes to investing. You notice, with the exception of today's video, I've never talked about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. And the reason I haven't talked about any of those things is because I don't invest in those types of things. And I've given you 4 reasons why I don't. So please be careful. I've notified YouTube, but it's hard to stop these scammers from coming into your comment section without actually turning off the comments, which I don't want to have to do. So please do not respond to people posing as myself or anybody else asking you to call them or text them or come to their website. That's just not my thing. My contact information for me, guys, is in the description box of my videos. That's the only way, or through Instagram at RichardFane28. So those are the only 2 ways to get in touch with me. In the description box of the video, there's an email address for my company, RF Financial Consulting, and then through Instagram, which is RichardFane28, all lowercase. So just be careful out there, guys, as you look for ways to invest your money. Like I said again, I'm not bashing Bitcoin. It's just too new for me. It's just not something that I'm interested in putting my money into because it's just not proven enough.
And once again, respect to Richard Fane. This is not no beef video or me bashing him or nothing like that. I know I cracked a couple jokes, but you guys know how I do. I'm not like these other crypto guys. You know, I got my own little flavor. You already know. And I understand where he's coming from, and I respect his decision as to why he's not in crypto. But he's really gonna, you know, 6 months from now, a year from now, he might be singing a different song. Remember, guys, and I'm not here to throw nobody under the bus, but back in 2018, me and Master Teacher on our first live stream on my channel, we were going back and forth because he thought that I was crazy for getting into crypto. I don't see the value in it. And now Master Teacher is talking about crypto every day on Instagram, doing live streams. He is as bullish as they come. And it makes you wonder, like, dang, MT, if you would have gotten into it in 2017 or 2018, when me and you was going back and forth, you probably would have tripled all that bread. But it's interesting to me now, the YouTubers that were chastising me, you know, you got one YouTuber who called it a pyramid scheme. Now, all of a sudden, they're crypto experts. Yo, you just got into crypto last week, bruh. And now you know all the... I love it. I love it. You know, a lot of people will say, Solo, you joke a lot, this and that. But one thing that nobody can deny, I don't play with my money. I may joke a lot. I may, you know, have fun on live streams and certain videos. But one thing, when it comes to my currency, my paper, my assets, I don't play about that. I do my due diligence. And I highly recommend that you do yours as well. To the people that may be watching me for the first time, do your own research. Because one thing I found is when you're dealing with certain people, especially people who are supposed to be the financial experts, they don't know much. And then I always bring up the story because it's my favorite story. I remember I was talking to this brother at a popular restaurant in Uptown Minneapolis, and I was kicking his ass with all my talking points. And this brother got so flustered, he pulled out his BMW keys. He's like, I drive a BMW. What type of car you drive? Anyway,
not enough security, too much anonymity. It's just not the right investment for me, but it might be the right investment for you. Do your homework. Make sure you're ready for any risk associated with investing in it or any other investment, right? Well, all right, guys, drop me some comments down in the comment box. Let me know what you think about this whole big.
Shout out to Richard Fade. And make no mistake, Richard, you know, I mean, we see the Ferraris. We see you doing your thing. I'm not knocking him. I'm simply responding, giving a rebuttal to his points. This is not no beef. This is not me trying to be disrespectful. I'm simply giving the points. These are points that I've been hearing since 2017 when I first got into the space. I've even made response videos to Black Ram 313. You guys know he's my OG. Salute to him. Me and Ram, we speak regularly. And now Ram is into crypto as well. But once again, all the brothers that were doubting me, y'all should have, not much money y'all would have made by now. Shoot. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. That's all I got to say. Now let's take a quick look at my baby, because my baby's doing good today. Ada. Oh, yeah. So currently, Bitcoin is at $44,712.95. A couple days ago, it set a new record for $48,086.46. And you know what? Let me just see if I'm able to find it. I mean, Elon Musk, he really, oh, man. Hey, yo, I don't know what's going on right now with Elon Musk, man. This dude is trolling heavy, you know, with Dogecoin and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, now that Tesla's in it, don't be shocked to hear other companies getting into this, right? Hold on one second here. I'm gonna pull this article up for y'all. Know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here. Okay. Choo. Bitcoin charters see price hitting 70,000 after Tesla crypto purchase. Okay. Let's get into that. Calls for a 70,000 Bitcoin is picking momentum among technical market analysis as the cryptocurrency makes way into Tesla's balance sheets. Sheds, yeah, their name is Sheds, an independent cryptocurrency analyst who enjoys a massive following on Twitter, saw Bitcoin USD exchange rate rising by at least 70% in the coming sessions. Just an observation. Hold on one second. Let me just do something here. I'm going to just copy the link, man. My internet is being kind of weird. Bear with me one moment, guys. Oh, and while you're here, guys, please smash the like button. Likes are free. Hold on, guys. Let me correct my computer for 1 second. But yeah, likes are free. Likes don't cost a thing. You know, support support. We got 50 people in here. You're the few. You're the chosen. So let's go. Okay, so here we're looking at this. Now, do you guys in the chat, do you guys think that Bitcoin will hit 70,000? It's talking about possibly the end of the month. I mean, I know we were hitting 50. I like to be conservative, right? Even though I did, I think I was more than conservative. I'm not saying more, but I was definitely not conservative when I predict that Bitcoin is going to hit 250K by the end of the year. And I know some of you brothers are like, okay, Solo, you're really feeling it right now. But shout out to Tesla. Okay. Ethereum currently is at 1726.61, and Ethereum also set a record at $1,834.88 a couple days ago. Now, this is not financial advice, but I'm looking at ADA, and ADA is really moving up right now. You know what I'm saying? The market cap right now, it's beautiful. Now, if you're holding ADA, oh my, it's a beautiful thing. Yo, Solo, when did you get into ADA? I got into it when it was like 30 cents. Where's it at now, Solo? It's at 88 cents. Ooh, baby. That's all I gotta say, baby. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So let's look at the logarithmic chart here. That's what I'm looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm looking at is I'm looking at where the sell-off happens, so that we can see where it's going to be going next. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be a sell-off and then boom. But this is dope. It's really gone up in the last 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm liking this right now. Dogecoin, golly, man. Elon Musk got y'all. Y'all talking about Dogecoin. Yeah, man. You know what? Does anybody got BNB? I've been doing some research on BNB. BNB has a lot of upside. I remember when BNB first came out when it was like $60. And I was like, man, that's too high. But look at where it's at now. I mean, it's almost near its all-time high. But BNB has a lot of upside from the research that I'm doing. Binance Coin is an Ethereum-based token issued by Binance that allows users to receive a discount for any fees on the Binance platform. The BNB token was established with a total supply of 200 million, but as per the ICO's white paper, Binance plans to use 20% of their profits each quarter to buy back and burn BNB until the total supply is reduced to 100 million. I probably shouldn't say much more, man, because, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, man. So that's one of the coins I'm looking at. I don't have BNB. I don't know. Anybody let me know if you got BNB. Are you happy? Now let's go to Dogecoin. Let's go to Doge. You get Dogecoin for life. It's not financial advice, but some of y'all gonna get caught in the crossfire, man. Crossfire. Because what's gonna happen is, man, they pumping up Doge, and then when it goes down, and you try to go on the exchange to sell, and then the exchanges crash. Oh man, but yeah, Doge is looking lovely right now. And listen, I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying. I mean, what's the benefits of having Doge again? And once again, and that's another thing. I'm glad you brought up Dogecoin, Cigar Man 85. And I'm not here to chastise anybody, but when you see a coin, don't just buy it because everybody's telling you to. Like now I get to see like, okay, who's really the sheep and who's really doing their research. Like if you're buying Doge because you really do see it as an asset, look, I'm not hating. Shout out to Ike. Ike made a lick off of Dogecoin. Feel me? But Ike was in Dogecoin like since last year. So I know he made a lick off of Dogecoin, Let's see this. Let's see this. Now, what's my long shot coin here? All right, man, I'm going to share y'all. This is my long shot coin right now, bruh. This is the coin I'm looking at. Boom. She got to start juking too. You know what I'm saying? Now, VeChain. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. So here you can see VeChain was just struggling. But boom, it's back up to 3 cents. You know what I'm saying? But VeChain is what I'm looking at right now. That's what I'm looking at. Anyway, anybody else got a coin? VeChain? Yeah. Facts. Facts. VeChain. That's what we're looking at. Yo, shout out to you, Red Coco. Hey, make sure you hit the link for those who want to, that are interested in the course, man. Make sure you hit the link, and then we'll get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me type it in the chat. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm working on it. That's why, like I said, I'm actually cutting this live stream short because I got more work to do on the course. I got a lot of work to do. I got to do a lot of work. Stella, XLM. XLM, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't XLM have a partnership with Walmart? XLM has been doing very well for me as well. You know what I'm saying? It's at the halfway point right now for its all-time high. I really need XLM to start juking, though. I need XLM to start making its moves. But you know what? Right now, guys, believe it or not, I know some of you guys think we're in altcoin season. We're not. You know why? Because Elon Musk delayed it. I'm just being honest with y'all. We're not in altcoin season yet. Elon Musk delayed it, man. So altcoin season still got to happen, right? And that's where Bitcoin goes to 50%, in regards to what's the term I'm looking for? But you guys know what I'm talking about. I forgot the term. See, I be having brain freezes when I go live. Bitcoin Bobby says the lower cabs gems, Unibright partnership with Coke, WordPress off blockchain, Polkastarter is great off the dots. Let me look at Unibright. Let's take a look at that. Shout out to Bitcoin Bobby for bringing that up. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at that. You know what I mean? Shoot. That's just what we're doing. Okay. Market cap 123, volume of 2.4. Okay. All-time high is 107. Let's take a look. Oh, interesting. What's the usage? Unibright, Empire's business process specialist to enable complete blockchain integration into businesses without the need for any coding or cryptographic expertise. Okay, so how active is it right now? The subreddit. Okay, Unibright. Hedera hash graph. Let's take a look at the. Okay, over 60 initial ecosystem partners have joined us in the announcement they've integrated. Oh, okay, let's take a look at that. Let's see what that's about. We're proud to announce that Hedera Token Service, HTS, is officially live on Hedera mainnet. Over 60 initial ecosystem partners have joined us in this announcement. They've integrated, are in the process of integrating or exploring HTS to support applications using tokens across decentralized finance, supply chain, payments, energy, and more. Okay. Let's walk through a few aspects of the HTS. The initial token ecosystem of over 60 plus wallets, exchanges, issuers, council members, network explorers, and more to support. Okay. You got any names though? Like, okay. Google, okay. I see. Interesting, Bitcoin Bobby. I got definitely look into this a little bit more. 2021 roadmap, low predictable fee. Okay. Interesting. And they got a roadmap as well. Oh, let's look at this. Let's take a look at this.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with Hedera's JavaScript SDK and Hedera token service. You can see that I already have a package JSON with a version of the hash trap.
Oh yeah. See, that's when they get into that. See, that's the stuff that goes over my head, bruh. Like, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm seeing right now, man. Oh man, hold on, let me make this bigger, bruh. Whew. See, that's where people like whoosh. But I definitely got to do my research on this. Look at the white paper, all of that. But I can't be giving away all my secrets, man. You know what I'm saying? We're saving that for the course. Oh man. Anyway.
Greater than 1.4.5. I'm going to explicitly make sure that we install
You see that? Like, if you understand this, let me know, because I don't. But it was also it's dope though to see the process sometimes, man. You know. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you for watching this live stream. I appreciate everybody who's donated. Like I said, I'm working on the crypto course diligently. We're working on a lot of different things, and you know, stay the course. Don't be discouraged. If you're just getting into the space, don't be discouraged that you're late. You're not late. You're just in time. I'm not saying you're early, but you know, you're just in time. You're just in time. Do your due diligence, do your research. I always say that. You know what you're getting into, and understand that this is, you know, people talk about, oh, it's a gamble. So what's the stock market? What's the stock market? What is it? And I don't want to take it there, but what is it when you're laying down with Keisha? You're taking a risk, right? You're taking a gamble, because a couple months later, she might be like, I'm pregnant. Not me, but you, William. I'm just saying, you know. So anything, you know, to, I guess, minimize the risk. You know, do your research. You know, life, nobody knows 100% what's going to happen, you know. But anyway, without further ado, I appreciate you guys tuning into Solo TV 84. More content to come. God bless y'all, and I'm out.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Gauge heads-up display.
Check.
4-door preferences from home interface.